All right, marketing strategy students. It would be great, my great pleasure to introduce a champion of the bike simulation competition last semester. That's right. Connor Post was in the only class that I ran, the competing against the computer and three computer generated competitors. Not only did he win, he crushed everybody. So that's Connor. Say hi, Connor.
How's it going, everybody?
All right, all right. So now let's start with. I'm going to take you through some questions that I think some of the students in the class might have to get your your answers because you're a champion, and so your advice counts for something. Not any of those shouterheads that didn't do the work, that didn't spend the time. We're not worried about them. We're talking about students that want to learn from this. So let's begin with the beginning. When you were getting ready to do the simulation, did you look at the video that I posted before,
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I
as well
recommend
as
watching
okay?
the videos, doing the micro simulations, everything like that. It does go a long way in terms of, how your performance is and everything like that. Definitely look into that.
How about the D2L? Did you read that? Like I put so much stuff in that first major assignments, the simulation. Did you look at that and did that help you?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because I tell the students they got to start there. So um, I guess the first thing is having gone through it and looking back. How do you think the simulation helped you as a learning experience?
So in terms of like what we learned, I feel like the simulation, like I'm a marketing major. And the neat thing about it was I did a lot of marketing, like it covered a lot of marketing topics, like branding, brand design, stuff like that. You did advertising, like organic SEM and stuff like that. There was a lot of different topics that it kind of like tied together. It kind of put you in the shoes of like a CEO almost, and like you kind of ran every aspect of that business. The neat thing about it was like you can kind of see everything you're learning from all your classes throughout college, and it kind of like ties everything together, which I really liked about it.
Awesome. Now, did it you feel like did it build your confidence? Did you feel more confident as a marketer after you got through that experience?
Yeah, yeah, 100%, definitely.
Yeah, without a doubt. See, what I love about the simulation is as a new marketer, when you graduate, and I know I saw you on that sales team, smart move. Again, you're doing a lot of things to strengthen yourself as a candidate to kick
Yeah,
your competitors' rear end when you're going for the big job, because that's what we're trying to accomplish here as well. Um, but you've got something you could talk about in your interviews, this
definitely.
simulation. And like, again, you're starting out, you're going to be doing something, let's say maybe running social media or doing SEO. But when you move up in the field and you become a chief marketing officer or the VP of marketing or even the president of the company, then you're going to be running all these four P's: product, price, place, promotion. But you do
Yeah,
that here in this simulation. You are a company of one. That's a good point. You are a one man or woman show, whoever you are in this simulation. I like that point.
yeah,
So you won the game because you had the at the end you had the best balanced cumulative financial scorecard. How did that impact your decisions and your strategies and your tactics each quarter?
so I just, every quarter I would just look at all the results that I got from the last quarter, and every decision I made was based on that. So like if I was struggling in a certain area, I would kind of like write it down. Like I had a whole notebook that I would write everything down, like all my KPIs and stuff like that. And then I would be like, okay, what do I need to improve on this quarter coming around? And that's what I would do. It's kind of like a dynamic simulation. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's all about, like changing up your strategy and applying something different each time, I would say.
Now, by any chance, did you ever reach out to the tech support, which are my favorite of all the anybody in ed tech? This tech support is the best. But did you find that as well? Did you call those guys at all when you needed help?
Yeah, yeah. I felt like they were pretty useful and they were pretty quick at responding as well.
All right, now, um, so what did you like? What would you say was best about the game? I mean, certainly having a team of one, I liked. I fired the team approach. Forget that. So you run the show. You're in charge from A to Z. But what other things did you like about the simulation as you were doing it?
I like that you can go at your own pace, kind of. You know, you get the whole day off from class to do it essentially. But even if you don't want to do it all in one day, you can like kind of like pick up and go as you please. That's the nice part about it. So I feel like it's something you can kind of just pace yourself with, and if you're good at time management and stuff like that, it won't be a struggle. It won't be a struggle. Just be strategic about it.
Yeah, without a doubt. I tell the students, I give you the day off. Don't blow it off and not come back to it, because if you
Yeah,
don't do a minimum of 60 minutes, you're not going to be happy, because I'm dropping your grade, a whole letter grade. However, there's no way, Connor, you spent just 60 minutes per week. If you want to win this game, it requires more attention and more sacrifice and commitment. Would you agree with that?
I 100% agree. You definitely, if you want to win, you're gonna have to put at least 3 hours a week into it, I would say, and you're gonna have to write stuff down. You know, that's what I did. I had like my own book like dedicated just to it. I would just write notes down, go back. I would go back to the previous quarters and like look at stuff, and I would draw charts and stuff like that. But it definitely paid off in the end for sure.
Awesome. Now, the marketing plan part of this, I give an outline, and I tell you how difficult was it to you putting that together with using the software and all the stuff it provided you. It wasn't too hard to do, was it, Connor?
No, no, it wasn't that hard, honestly.
Yeah, because I recall you wrote a very effective marketing plan, and then one of the good things this semester is we done away with the end of the game report. So pretty much the only report you're writing is the marketing plan. So now one thing before we get out of here is Connor has offered to serve as my teaching assistant for the simulation. So I'm going to post. You tell me, Connor. Let me know what email's best to get a hold of you, and I'm
Okay.
going to add. I'm going to include it in the D2L,
Okay.
so a student can reach out to you and ask questions. And the good thing is, you can help look at the games and that kind of thing
Yeah.
as the teaching assistant to do this. So
Uh,
that is something they're offering to my students this year, correct?
yeah. Correct. Correct.
So if you have any questions and you don't want to talk to me, and you don't want to talk to the tech support people, Connor has offered to help you out. Now, I imagine if it gets like crazy and everybody's asking him, that maybe we'll have to cut back on that. But right now, our intentions are that we will be able to offer Connor's expertise and wisdom as the champion of last semester to any students that reach out. So I guess the final question I want to ask is, how did it feel at the end when you were the champion? You're holding that big old trophy, knowing you crushed the competition. I mean, how did that feel? I mean, how did it make you feel better and more confident about yourself as a marketer?
Yeah, no, 100%. It's definitely something like having that picture of me with the trophy and everything. And I went out to lunch with you and everything. It was great. And it's definitely something I put on my resume and my LinkedIn. And I've already been asked about it in like interviews and stuff like that. My favorite part about it was when I won, I didn't just win first place, I also won top 10% in the world, like globally, which I thought was very, very
That was
nice.
awesome. That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were one of the best to play the simulation last year
Yeah, yeah. No, it
in the
was
whole wide world. And this is a worldwide simulation. I mean, you're competing with people from China, Australia, England. I mean, we're not. This is a worldwide sim. India, they're a huge user of it. Um, and that is the final point before we shut this off. Connor mentioned the lunch. That's right. The winner, second place, and third place are treated to lunch and root beers on the professor. That's me and my wife. We take you out and we celebrate your victory. So it's a fun time. And that's my favorite day of the year, is the celebration of the champions. So again, I'm going to I'll share Connor's contact information in the D2L. He's offered to do that. And again, thank you, Connor, for doing this on a Sunday morning. We are taping this live before the week begins, and it'll be in the D2L for you to check out. So everybody, if you need help, you don't need it. You don't want to ask me. Don't want to ask the tech people. Connor Post, my champion from last year, is available to you. So thank you very much, Connor. Any final words before we say arrivederci?
yeah, I just recommend just have fun with it, guys, you know. Don't slack on it. Definitely don't slack on it. just
Yeah,
have just try to just when you do it, like just apply everything you learn from like all your different taken throughout college or and you'll notice it all kind of ties together, which is the best, most fascinating part about the whole thing. So just
as
have
well as all the lectures in there each quarter help you reinforce your learnings.
exactly, yes, yes. So
All right, keep going, keep going. Don't let me interrupt you.
just have fun with it. Just have fun with it.
All right, all right. Well, Connor, thank you so much. Needless to say, you could tell we didn't practice this. Okay, man. Have a good day. Thank you, Connor, much, and we'll see all you folks in class on Monday. Take care. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.